22ste Februarie word gevier as 'n gesonde lewenstyl bewusmakingsdag, want 'n gesonde liggaam huisves 'n gesonde gees. Tammy, baie welkom. So lekker om jou hier te hê.
Thanks so much for having me.
So you are a life coach. Is it something that you always wanted to be?
Not exactly. I was on the trajectory of corporate marketing, climbing my way to success in London at L'Oreal. But I found myself, I wasn't entirely happy, wasn't entirely fulfilled. Wow. And that forced me to go on a self-discovery journey. And after going through a divorce and through many ups and downs in working long hours and struggling in my corporate job, I decided something needed to change. And I started to go on this self-discovery journey, and that's when I transitioned into coaching.
Do you find it as well that more and more in today's day and age, people actually want to live a more healthier lifestyle, and not just their bodies, but holistic? Why do you think that is?
Absolutely. I think with this increased awareness around these programs and online and just this focus on well-being and health, people are actually searching for this information, and they're realizing that there is more to life than just living a mediocre life or just living an average life. They actually want to thrive, and therefore there's this demand for this information, and it's available out there for people who are ready to choose it.
Great. And okay, so I'm taking myself and I want to live a more holistic and a healthier life. Where do I start, and is it at all possible to be able to do that?
Yes, it's absolutely possible. It's possible for everyone, no matter how busy you are, how many kids you have, or where you're at in your life. And I would say the first place to start is to really put yourself at the top of your to-do list.
True.
And that's the biggest problem I find with people, is that they put themselves at the bottom of their to-do list and everyone else above themselves. And the secret really is that by treating yourself as a precious object is what will make you strong, and what will enable you to really give more and do more in the world. So that's where I would say is to put yourself at the top of your to-do list and ask yourself, what does that actually look like?
Yeah.
So what does a healthy living look like for me? What does well-being look like for me? Really get clarity on how you want to feel, on what difference that will make to your life, and really create a well-being toolkit that you can call upon and use every day in your life.
I find that hashtag self-care is a very trending word. And do you think that people actually really know what it means?
I find people struggle with the word self-care, and reason being is that they think they just need to do more things that are better for themselves, which in one part is true. But if you take the word well-being, it's not well-doing, it's not doing more or adding more to your to-do list. It's actually about well-being. It's who you are being in the process of doing those things and what you are bringing to those experiences. So I would just advise people, when they are doing the self-care, less is actually more, and to be more in those experiences. So you don't need an hour of yoga every day or an hour of prayer or meditation. You can take 10-minute micro moments that make all the difference if you are being in it.
Sure, that's very good. If there's one word of advice that you would give to the viewers out there when it comes to being healthy and being in the moment and self-care, what would that be?
If you're going to go to the doctor every day and get a prescription for when you're not well, why not start prescribing yourself a self-care prescription every day? Why not start having an intention for how you want to feel that day, what gifts you're going to give yourself that day, and what support you need to actually make that happen. So really start by looking after yourself first, by putting yourself on the top of that to-do list, create a well-being checklist and a self-care prescription.
Tammy, it was such a pleasure chatting to you, and thank you for taking time out.
Thank you for having me.